Drawing has always been a part of my childhood. Doesn't matter if it was doodling on my college line block in math, or on the arm of my sister when she took a nap, or even the table in the next fast food joint as a teenager. I loved scribbling. But I started thinking seriously about becoming an artist with 16, when my school life was coming to an end. With 17, I moved out of my mother's apartment and applied to a school for graphic media design, thinking this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. When I started, I felt very overwhelmed by the inability to draw what I had in mind. But nonetheless, I enjoyed the process of creating, and I felt a sense of pride when I finished a piece. These past days, I've been checking my social media footprint, and I remember that I uploaded quite a few things in these days, especially to Tumblr. It was fun to see how my younger me went on and about her art. It didn't really matter that it wasn't super polished or even good. It was good enough. And I wanted to share this feeling with a short redraw of a piece I found especially horribly and cringy, but fondly remembered it as a part of my way to where I am now. So when I started redrawing this, I actually thought about what was my concept at the time. I remember that I was very much into Lolita fashion as a teenager, and especially like animes like Gosick, if you remember that, or if you ever saw that anime. It was about a little Lolita girl trapped in a tower. She was super smart. She had some kind of special abilities, and she always was basically an environment of flowers and plants. I love that. So I think my mind went to sailor uniform meets Lolita meets painting study. I have no idea. I was really determined to learn how to paint. I did it a little bit later, but now I completely, for this redraw, skipped the painting phase because I am a storyboarder now, and I actually decided this year that I'm gonna stop trying to paint because I get always very frustrated when I start to paint. I never learned the fundamentals per se when it comes to painting, which is of course my fault. As a storyboarder, I don't necessarily need to paint. So I focused more on the lines, and I focused on the feeling that I wanted to display, what elements I wanted to reuse. Some elements I wanted to update a little bit, like the rose in the hair, a cap, but I thought, how about I give her a little bit of thorns and I take up the Lolita concept again with the little hairband and a little bit grungy with the thorn necklace, and I don't know. It's just a short redraw. I think I'm quite happy with the result. It has a wonky eye, I know that. I'm really happy, and I can. It's incredible to see how much I changed over the years. I mean, it's been almost 10 years, and I'm way more happier now because I try not to push myself into a box anymore. I do love paintings. I do love certain artists who are so great at painting. That is just not a fit for me. It's not exactly the same when it comes to painting. I didn't paint it, but I think overall you can see, hopefully you can see that I improved over the last 10 years a little bit. And thank you so much, and see you next video. I'm still working on my Baldur's Gate 3 storyboard animatic. So if you're really interested in that, please subscribe and like.